Hi guys, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the second session on abstract reasoning decoded from BYJU'S Exam Prep. So friends, in the previous session what we have done is I have taken you through the introduction of abstract reasoning. We have solved some questions. We have seen variety of questions there. Today it's a continuation of the abstract reasoning section in MH-CET, and we have straight away questions coming your way. There's not much of theory to be discussed over here because abstract reasoning by the name itself is abstract. There is no structured thinking per se, structured theory per se. Thinking has to be structured, but theory there isn't much. So let's go ahead, dive into the problems right away. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so let me just take a moment. Right. Okay, so let's start with the first question coming our way. Yeah, so here's a question. It's based on dice. A die is being shared in three different angles. Your question is to find out which symbol is where and therefore get an answer. So I'll give you 1 minute to look at this. It's a very common question asked in such exams. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Hello Jayant, hello Sanjana. Sanjana, there will be a link in this session that you can see in the description, where there is a form where you can fill in your details and put your query. For example, if you want a playlist, you can put your query there. If you want, like you said, Telegram link, you can ask there, and we will personally reply to every one of the queries. So please go ahead and do that, so that and put in your query so that we can respond to you with the answers that you seek. Okay. All right. So what is the answer here, guys? Let's go ahead and take a look at it. We have a die over here. It shows, so how does a die work? So it is six-sided figure, right? A die is a six-sided figure. So you have a C and an other rate. Okay, why isn't this working? Okay, so you have a C and an other rate. You have an other rate here and a star here. Now please remember, at the rate there is a dollar and a C. So what are the sides which are available? The bottom side is open for at the rate and the other side here is open for at the rate. And now you can see that one side of at the rate is this F and the other side is this star, which means this side, okay, so I think, yeah, which means this bottom and this side, one of them is a star, one of them is a F. But which is a star, which is a F, we still don't know. That is where the third figure will come into play. You can see that the C and the star are adjacent to each other. So the C is here, and now what is the adjacent side, which is where you need to get the star. So the only place here is a star at the bottom, which leaves the F to the left hand side. And the sixth symbol, which is not visible till now, is the mu. So the only place left is here. So this is your entire structure. Now the question is, symbol that will be on the face opposite to the face having the symbol mu. So if mu is here on the back side, then the forward side is at the rate. Therefore the correct answer is option E. So here what you're doing is piecing together, using these three images, which figure will go where. Now there are rules to remember, but I suggest please don't by heart rules. Guys, there are rules to by heart for such kind of figures, but I recommend that you keep in mind the logic and get an answer instead of by hearting a rule, because when you by heart a rule without understanding the logic, if you make a small error in the rule, the answer will be wrong. Okay, so please make sure that you don't by heart the rules, but you understand the logic behind. Okay. All right, let's move on. So the first answer is at the rate, option E. Second one, find the odd one out. It's a very simple question. You can get the answer in 30 seconds. Go ahead and give me the answer. Rohit, bhai, explaining in Hindi is a problem. This is supposed to be an English session, meaning session to be taken in English only. Unfortunately मैं आपको हिंदी में explain नहीं कर सकता हूँ because these sessions are for an exam which is conducted in English. जब इंग्लिश में एग्जाम होने वाला है तो मैं आपको हिंदी में समझा के आपको और वीक नहीं कर सकता हूँ. यू शुड बिकम स्ट्रॉन्गर इन इंग्लिश. सो प्लीज फॉलो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग carefully and if required listen to it once more. Clear? Okay, so what is the answer to this, my friends? Find the odd one out. Answer is very straightforward. Okay, so if you look at all of these four, the symbols are common. The only symbol which is not common is this exclamation mark. Exclamation mark is not there anywhere. Therefore, straight away your answer is C. Very simple answer, right? Correct answer is C because the symbol is different. Next question. Interesting. How many triangles are there? Let's count the number of triangles. I'll give you 1 minute to count them properly. Again, my advice to you on such type of a question, unless you're really good at this, you've practiced enough questions and you've got most of them correct, do not attempt such type of a question in the exam because the options will be very, very close. Even one triangle you miss, you will get a negative mark unnecessarily. So please make sure that you don't randomly do the question without knowing whether it's your strength or weakness. If it's only your strength, then go for it. Otherwise, even if you're average in it, leave it for a later time because such questions are traps. One more request, my friends. Please give me the question number and the option. Don't just type CBA because I will not know when I look at the phone over here to see the answer option. Which question are you referring to? Because for me, it's only alphabets that are coming. So I will not know which question you have answered. So please put the question number and the answer option also. Right, Sriram, Shruti, Jayant, Rohit, please put the question number and the answer option also. Okay, let's go ahead and count. So the number of triangles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these are small triangles. Small triangles means it's not combination of two. Don't go with the size. I'm talking about individual triangles. Now let's go for two combinations. So this is 6, 2 things in it. 7, 2 triangles. 8, 2 triangles. 9, 2 triangles. Now I will go for more than 2 triangles. Look at this. I'll change the color so that you follow. 10. So totally there are 10 triangles and that is your answer. Is that clear? So correct answer is option C, 10. Now if you notice, only 1 or 2 of you got this correct. Many of you got 9 because you missed some triangle somewhere. That is what I said, that this is a trap. It looks easy, oh, only counting of triangles, but you can see how many of you made the error. Yes or no? Okay. Let's move on. Okay, mirror image. We have already seen the concept of mirror image in the last class. So apply this and get an answer right now. The time starts now. I'll give you 30 seconds to answer. It's a simple question. It looks like I'm blocking the image, guys. Give me a moment. I'll adjust my image. Just a moment, please. I'm just moving very, very slowly to the left. Okay, I believe this is good. So yes. Okay, so what is the answer? Okay, where did I keep my stylus? Okay, it's over here. So you're looking at a mirror image. So the mirror image will be like this. First, it should be like this, then a vertical here and a triangle. So straight away this is gone and this is gone. Two things are gone. Now you have either A or C. Let's see. Now in this half, the right side should be colored, the left side. So if this is one and this is colored here, in the mirror image, it will be like this. This side will be colored. So the right half should be colored, left half should be kept blank. So both of them are like that. Okay, so I find both of them are the same. Now when you're looking at the circle mirror image should be somewhat like this. So your circle's mirror image. So this is okay. So circle's mirror image, this is colored and this will be colored and this will be colored. So this is what you want. And clearly you can see this is not the one. Therefore it is option A. Right? The correct answer option is A. Next, it's a pattern recognition based question. Let's go ahead and see which of this is the correct answer. Friends, Shahin, Gauri, Jayant, Shriram, please put the question number. Yes, Shriram, you put the question number. Jayant, you put the question number. But Shahin and Gauri, please put the question number and the answer value option. Please don't type the answer option. Type the question and then the answer option. So what is the answer here? So let's see what is happening here. So you can see that these three have become exactly opposite. Right arrow became left arrow becomes right arrow again becomes left arrow. So the bottom three just changed, and these two basically got interchanged, and here the arrow went to the other side. So when you're looking at this, here this basically came one step lower. That's where it is. Now here it already is starting here, so it should come one more step lower. So these two will get interchanged, and every other arrow will change the direction, which means I will get somewhat like this. So there should be two bottom arrows to the left, top left and right, and this should be in the center. So straight away I'll be getting the answer option D. So if you notice, what is happening is the square is moving down by one step. So here also the square is in the second position, it should come down to the third position. So straight away I can say A is wrong, B is wrong. Now between C and D, all arrows are changing the direction. All arrows are changing the direction. So C is wrong, because here you can see that all arrows are not changing the direction. For example, this arrow and this arrow are the same direction. So they are not changing. So C is wrong. When you compare with D, D matches all the criteria. So that is your answer. Okay. Next, once again, a simple mirror question, 30 seconds only. This is an easy question. 30 seconds for you to give me an answer. Easy one. All right. So you can see that this is how it's supposed to be, the mirror image. Now this A will come here as A. A mirror image will remain A. We have already seen that. So this is wrong. And the others we'll have to check. M mirror image will remain as M. That also we have seen. M is symmetrical. So the mirror image will remain as it is. So this is wrong. And this is wrong. Why is that wrong? Because the M, the way it is written is wrong. It is not like this. It is written like this. The M here is vertical, whereas here it is wrong. So that is also gone. Now is it B or E? Still don't mark B directly. You have to check between B and E. Now what happens to this B? This B will become ulta because B is not symmetrical that way in terms of vertical symmetry. So you will get another B, which is correct. What about G? G is here, so G will become like this, which is what is given over here. So B fits all of the criteria, therefore that is your answer. Okay? Clear? Next. Once again, a pattern recognition question. Let's go ahead and see if you can get the correct answer. I'll give you 30 seconds to give the correct answer to this. Alright guys, so what is the answer? Basically what is happening here, you see that these two are same, these two are same, these two are same, these two are same, just that this is bigger. So you have a figure like this. Here this is bigger and this is smaller. That's all. That is one thing at least. So let's identify that. This right side figure should be bigger, the left side figure should be smaller. First of all, this is ruled out because the figures themselves are wrong. This is also ruled out, the figures themselves are wrong. Now, if you look at these others, this is ruled out because the diagonal figures are the same. And if you look at this, the others, you can more or less say, okay, these two look to be of the same size. I don't know, size is same, not same. I can't really make out because there's a very, very small difference. Here it looks to be the same size, so it's ambiguous. It is ambiguous. So let's go ahead and take a look at other other things which are there. So you can see one is this way, one is this way, one is this way, the other is this way. One is this, here this and this. So basically whenever there is an arrow, arrows are coming alternately. Is it? No, not alternately also. You got this. You got a non-arrow, you got an arrow, you will have an arrow and non-arrow. Okay, so that is also not true. It's not that all arrows are always coming alternately. So then what else will it be? But one thing you can observe, that arrows are always pointing in the same direction. Arrows, wherever they are always pointing in the same direction. That is a problem for me because here the directions are not same. One is to the left, one is to the top. So the arrows in option B are not pointing in the same direction. Therefore, I will reject B and say option A. But truly speaking, if you look at option A, ideally those two circles, there should be a size difference. So this question is not perfectly made. Ideally, there should be a size difference between the option A two circles. The lower circle should be bigger than the upper circle. That has been missed in this question. But yes, sometimes mistakes do happen. But in an exam, when you come across such a question, don't waste too much of time. Take a call, get out. Mistakes always happen in exams, guys. So when you come across something which is not fitting, you will either realize that I'm making a mistake and you should identify the mistake, or if you don't identify the mistake, it means that the question is wrong or you are not able to figure out what the correct answer is. Whatever is the reason, You should not spend more than 30-40 seconds on a question like this. Straight away, either take a call, reject B, go with A, or reject A, go with B. Take a decision. Don't waste your time on it. In here, the correct answer happens to be option A. Okay. Next, let's go to 8th question. It's an analogy based question. Once again, the first two figures are related in some way. How will the third and fourth figure be related? What should be the relations? That's the question over here for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Yes, I have got some correct answers. So what is happening here? When I'm moving from here to here, my circle which is outside, inside, and the triangle which is outside has become circle outside and triangle inside. So basically outside came inside came outside, and these lines remained the same. The lines did not change. So the lines pattern remain the same. So I have a triangle and I have a pentagon. So pentagon should come inside, triangle should come opposite. So I should have a triangle and a pentagon inside. And the line should be as it is. The line should not change. Therefore, the correct answer is option B. Okay, triangle outside, pentagon inside, the lines will remain the same. The correct answer is option B. Okay, very good. Many of you have given the correct answers. Awesome, guys. Next is a very simple question. I'll give you 15 seconds. Very simple question. 15 seconds to give the answer. Alright, so it's a very good, lot of correct answers. It's a very straightforward question. You have a pentagon 5, you have a quadrilateral 4, you have a triangle 3. So 5, 4, 3, then you should have only 2 and one line. So 2 and a line, and the line and 2 are over here. So that's straight away option B. Not at all difficult, very simple question. Correct? Let's move on. Once again, a counting question. Try this. Let's see how many of you get the correct answer. Any answers, anyone? So let's see what happens here. 1 cross 1, small squares. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 3s are 12. Next, 2 cross 2. 2 cross 2 squares, how many are there? 2 cross 2 is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, 3 cross 3. 3 cross 3, how many are there? Let me change the color. 3 cross 3 is this. 1, 2. Now, do I have a 4 cross 4? I don't have a 4 cross 4. So, totally I have 12 plus 6 plus 2. Totally 20. Totally 20. So, there are 20 squares. Clear? Again, many of you have given 21, 17. Again, I keep telling you, these are traps. Many of you make mistakes in this. Be very careful when such a question comes. Okay, a very simple question. 30 seconds, give me the answer. Very simple, straightforward question. Okay, so what is the correct answer here? We can see that this is colored and the opposite side got colored. Similarly, if this is colored, then the opposite side should get colored. So opposite side will be this side. So it should be like this. That is option A. Very good. Many of you have already given the correct answer. So these are easy questions. So you should know by now. You should get an idea what type of questions you should attempt, what type of questions you should be cautiously attempting, what type of questions you should definitely leave in the exam, because that will save time for you. Okay. So we saw the correct answer is option A. Next question. Again, very simple, straightforward. Which one is the odd one out? Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Very simple, guys. It's a very simple logic. Nothing much to break your head about. Yes, very good. The correct answer happens to be C. But last time you made a mistake. Last class, I remember telling you guys. The figure is C, but the answer option is B. This is again a trap. They'll give a very simple question, very easy for you to get an answer, and the answers are A, B, C, D, E, but the figures are A, B, C, D, E. The answers are all jumbled up. Last time some of you made a mistake. So the correct answer is option B, because option B pointing towards figure C. It is not A, B, B. Here if you see, the answer options are jumbled up. That is another trap you have to be careful about. Now why is C the correct answer? Because everywhere the circle is inside the figure, except here the circle, the dotted circle or the colored circle is coming outside the other figure. Also size 3, 4, then this is 5 and 6. Now this is again turning out to be 4. That's another problem. Okay, both of these together are the reasons why this is the odd one out. Okay, so the correct answer is option B, figure C. Okay, now many of you made the mistake. Rano, Shanin, Chaitanya, all of you gave C, but C figure correct, answer option wrong. That is where the problem lies. Okay, next question. Please try this out. Embedded figure. Where do you see this figure? That's the question. Very good. The correct answer happens to be option D. Where is the figure? The figure is over here. This is the figure. Now when you're talking about embedded figure, if it is a vertical figure, it should be there vertically only. You can't find a horizontal figure. You should not look for a horizontal figure. The orientation matters. If it is a vertical figure, you need a vertical figure. You should not mark something which has a horizontal figure as your answer. So the orientation matters in such questions. Please keep that in mind. Okay, please keep that in mind. The orientation matters. Okay. Because if the orientation doesn't matter, then this also exists, right? I think not this. Yeah, this. Oh, in fact, this is not there in this. That's okay. Here, I think thankfully there is only one option with the correct orientation. But if there are two options, one vertical orientation, one horizontal, or one some angle, always go for the same orientation. Okay, let's move on. Last question for the day, very simple question. Once again, not at all difficult. Let us see how many of you get the correct answer for this. Very good, guys. Correct answers. Many of you are giving the correct answers. This is coming here. This is going forward, which means this should go up. So whatever my answer is, the right side top corner should be a arrow mark. A is wrong, B is wrong, probably C and D are correct. Let's see. Next, this is here. Before that, it is going here. then it is going here. Therefore, the next should be, it should be coming here. So this should be having a square at the left bottom. So D is gone. Still don't mark C. Check whether it is C, yes or no. A straight, A right 90 degrees, A okay, A another 90 degrees to the right. So another 90 degrees will make A like this, which is happening in C. Therefore, C is the correct answer. Okay. Yeah, this is the last question. Folding question. Sorry, I forgot that there are 15 questions. I thought there were only 14. Last question, guys. Last question. Let's go ahead and see. We have already discussed the theory for this in the previous session. So for those of you who are new, who don't know the theory behind this, please refer to the previous session of mine. I have discussed how to deal with mirror images, water images, folding and unfolding. All these we have discussed. So let's see what the correct answer is. Alright guys, so a lot of correct answers once again. So what is happening here? You are folding like this, which means when you are unfolding it will be like this. So this is the mirror for you. So this is the first part and this will be the second part. So you can straight away say that this is wrong, this is wrong, then probably no, the others as of now are correct. Next, you fold it like this. So when you're unfolding, it will be unfolded like this. So this will be the mirror now. Vertical will be the mirror. If vertical is the mirror, then this is what you'll get. Okay. So where is that now? Let us see. Okay, this is where the problem lies. The A should be inverted. So B is gone. Now let's look at D. A is inverted, A is straight, Z is correct. Okay, all this is correct, so D is the correct answer. Okay, D is the correct answer. Right, so friends, that brings us to the end of the session here. We will come back to you with a lot more sessions. If you've liked my video, please give me a like on this particular session so that we know that these are the type of sessions you love, and we'll come back to you with more and more sessions. If you don't give us likes, then probably we'll not have more sessions of this type. So please give me a like on this video if you understood and enjoyed this particular session. Thank you and have a wonderful night. I will see you in my next one.